So before we really start, I just want to say that this kind of video is not what I normally do. This video is mostly unscripted. I'm just sharing some observations that I had with Out of Ammo, and I'll be returning to scripts and improving the quality of these videos in the near future. So I have another Out of Ammo video in the pipeline. That one's going to talk a little bit more about weapon changes in between patches, that sort of thing. This video is going to be a little bit more speculation. It's going to be talking about the movement system in place currently, and how this might benefit and expand the game in the future. So right now, in Out of Ammo, the whole concept is to defend against waves of enemies as they assault your base. You can construct buildings, although a very limited number of them, and you can assign specialized units to these buildings. So you put snipers up in sniper towers and dudes with rocket launchers in encampments. And that's pretty much it. So there are two perspectives. One is a commander, where you place the buildings and assign units, and then the other perspective, which is first person while you're possessing those units. That's the whole appeal behind the game, is the first person control of those possessed units. It also gives you a choice. You can play the whole game if you want as an observer in the commander position, or you can take direct control and manually aim shots and defeat those enemies that are coming towards you. The beautiful thing about this is if you look at it in an abstract way, this is a great solution to the locomotion problems that we're facing in other games. Most of the other shooters out there are just standing, stationary shooting galleries, and that's fine, and I guess Out of Ammo in a way is also that. But the simple inclusion of the commander mode really disguises the fact that it's just another stationary shooting gallery. The big result of this is Out of Ammo allows you to teleport and move your play space in the way that Vanishing Realms and The Lab other similar games wish they could. So a quick examination reveals that we have a shooting gallery where we can change positions without teleporting, and without teleporting, we're given the commander mode, which gives us additional tasks to keep us busy in between teleports. So that's great, that's good, that adds depth to a game that would otherwise be shallow. Imagine the game right now without the commander ability. You would be stuck behind a sandbag, just stationary and in one spot. If you wanted to move around, you would most likely point a laser pointer at where you wanted to go. If we look at the newly released Pool Nation, we would also see a movement mechanic that would translate really well to Out of Ammo. Sure, Pool Nation has the point to teleport, but the big thing is using the grips to slide the world around. If we took Out of Ammo's one base design and added multiple bases across a larger map, and then injected that with Pool Nation's grips to drag the world, we would have a game that allowed us to defend multiple points across multiple areas, expanding the depth and the scope of the game. Now, Out of Ammo is hard as it is right now, and needing to micromanage additional bases and additional units would just add more difficulty that I'm not sure the game would really benefit from. But just the idea of having more things to do while you're in the commander mode, moving around the world, moving outside your play space, in my opinion, would greatly add more replayability to a game that could really benefit from it. So the developers of this game have stated that they would like to add additional missions and modes to Out of Ammo. They've talked about a church wave defense, where you're a lone sniper holed up in a church and you're picking off waves of enemies as you're waiting for your chopper to come and extract you. They've also talked about the possibility of an ambush mission, and I think mission types like these are really going to benefit Out of Ammo. To compare this with other games out there right now, a lot of the shooting galleries, Space Pirate Trainer, Zombie Simulator Trainer, whatever, those are also infinite waves. How long can you last? How high can you get your score? And that's fine. That's okay for now. They're arcadey, and they're supposed to be arcadey, and they're supposed to be simple. Some people prefer those endless wave games, and that's totally fine. But for Out of Ammo, having even just levels or small little missions that you could complete that would end would really give you that sense of achievement. And I think ultimately, that's the goal for Out of Ammo. I'm excited to see this game develop. I mean, since its release, we've had almost weekly updates where they've tweaked weapons in dramatic ways, and every update has been an improvement to the overall game. Alright, so you listened to me ramble for 4 minutes. I really appreciate that. But I want to know what you think. Maybe not necessarily about Out of Ammo. So what's your favorite game to play in VR right now? Are you happy with its current state? Or do you want to see improvements and additions? Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm going to be reading those. I might reply to a couple of them. I might actually talk about them in the next video. So with all of that said, thank you for watching.